Hello lovely people, I welcome you once again to Bright and Clara's channel. This is yet another site update from one of my subscribers. We are putting up a fence wall for her, and then other subscribers, my carpenter is putting up a decking form work, and then we're moving on to plumbing work for other subscribers. Please you can stay whilst we dive into the video. First and foremost, I want to say thank you to all of you. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and give it a thumbs up. In your view is Madam Rita's project. ElectricityConnection&Commissioning is putting up a fence wall for Madam Rita. The estimates are shown below from item 1 to 5. Item 5 is the workmanship. This workmanship includes the digging and casting and all the block laying. Everything regarding the block work is 7,000 Ghana cedis. You understand? So all Madam Rita had to do was to provide the materials, and the mason went ahead and did everything all by himself. Are you with me? Yes. What I know is that if in case you contact any of my artisans and they give you an estimate, try to bargain. Okay, try to bargain. Yes, it is not a crime to bargain. Are you with me? Yes, if you see anything that you're not comfortable with, you can draw my attention to it, and then I can assist you. Are you with me? So here ElectricityConnection&Commissioning did a wonderful job. Why? Because there's a little bit of clay in the land, and it is kind of a level land, whereby when it rains there's a lot of issues. So you can see that Madam Rita's building itself has been projected up. Are you with me? It has been projected upwards, and that's very good. Okay, so in doing the foundation, you saw that ElectricityConnection&Commissioning placed in the DPM. Yes, there was a DPM laid in the footing or the foundation. Yes, to prevent any water from coming up through to the foundation concrete. It is very, very important. Okay, so any mason who does not know his work properly will just cast the concrete and do anything for you, and then you realize that with time your block will start weakening from the bottom. You with me? So contact ElectricityConnection&Commissioning. Okay, give him all your project. You don't have to worry so much. Sometimes our family members even let us down. They will let you down. It is important to find a suitable mason that you can trust, and one of them is ElectricityConnection&Commissioning. And that's what I keep telling you. I give you my artisans, and it's like a replica of myself. Are you with me? So they will not do anything that will tarnish my image, and that is why I keep telling you, once you contact them, just draw my attention to it, and I'll keep them on check for you. Are you with me? Yes, I'll keep them in good check. Okay, yes, that's all I'm asking from you. Contact them, give them your project. If you want to build your house in peace, contact my artisans. You understand? If you want to be swindled, that is up to you. You decide. But I'm helping you out here. I'm only helping you out here. So ElectricityConnection&Commissioning, upon completing the fence wall, went ahead and did the first floor project. Okay, I'll be bringing you subsequent videos on that as well. So if you want to put up a fence wall, this fence wall is not complete. It's a dwarf wall. A dwarf wall means like 3,000 blocks for the entire fence wall. You understand? So it's not a complete fence wall. It's just a dwarf, means half the full fence wall, probably which will be around 7 feet, 7 feet high. Okay, but now it's probably around, let's say, 4 feet thereabout. It's just about 4 feet. Okay, so that's what I have for now. And the estimate that I indicated, he charged 7,000 for laying the entire block, okay, and then casting of the pillars. Are you with me? Yes, so it is very, very necessary. You contact ElectricityConnection&Commissioning. If you notice that the soil is not good, kindly take your time, because here, aside the DPM, we have to provide waterproof cement. It is very, very important. Okay, most people don't want to go the right way. Shortcut is not going to help you. And then later on, you have to start breaking everything and start all over again. Take your time, get the right artisan with the good attitude, okay? And then you construct your house in peace. I know how difficult it is out there, because myself, I am not in Ghana, and I know how difficult it is to work with so many hours, send the money home, and people's, they just sit down and squander your money. That is why I decided to put up this channel to help ourselves. Are you with me? To help ourselves. So help me and let me help you as well. Okay, in case you are using any of the artisans, remember, communication is key. Yes, you are not fighting with an artisan. That's one of the waterproof cement. So those stickers you see, it's a sachet. It's a sachet. Okay, when you have an artisan working for you, remember, they are like your lifeline. The artisan is like your lifeline. Are you with me? Yes. So, or perhaps it's just acting like your right hand. Are you with me? So accord the necessary respect so that everything goes on smoothly for you. Are you with me? There shouldn't be quarrel and insult and here and there. No, it's not pleasant. It is not pleasant at all. Okay. Yes. So one of my favorite masons, I have Alex Dankwa, Akwesi Entry, Michael Fasa, and there's a new mason that I've discovered as well. I'll be sharing that mason on the channel very soon. His name is Christopher Adade, a wonderful mason as well. Are you with me? So all these 4 masons, any of them that you desire, you contact them. And I believe you will not be disappointed. You will not be disappointed. For me, for instance, my family had actually let me down 3 times. You understand? And that is why I decided to do things on my own. When I put up my house, my family actually didn't know I've actually put up a house. They didn't know. They didn't know. I did everything all by myself. Right from where I am now in Dubai, I did everything. You understand? So it can be done. Getting the right people, okay, knowing exactly what you're looking for, and moving step by step. You can't do all at a go. You understand? Most people want to rush the project. No. Take it one step at a time. One step at a time. Before you realize, you give yourself 2 years, 3 years, you're done. You understand? And mostly, the cost of building, is that high. Price keep changing every day. You understand? So the basic thing you need to do, secure the land. As you can see, Madam Rita is doing, she's making sure that nobody encroaches on her land. And therefore, upon putting up the structure, she decided to put up the fence wall so that nobody encroaches on her land. Ideally, once you put up the entire structure, if it's up to roofing, you put the roofing. You secure with the fence wall, okay? And then you begin with piping work, which is electrical pipe work, plumbing work, burglary proof, security systems. You do all this in bit by bit, okay? For the electrical piping, you're not going to put in the wires because nobody is there. If you put in the electrical wires, some people will come and draw it out. So once you do all these preliminary stages of piping, plumbing, and security systems, burglary proof, then plastering comes in. Once you're done with all your plastering, you try to secure the main door and then the exit door. And then look for somebody to stay there. And then begin your wiring. Always remember to have someone staying in that house before you do your wiring. Else, you will get the surprise that I got when I did my wiring. You will get that surprise. Okay? All right. Now we are moving on to Joshua Edem. Joshua Edem is doing this is what we call form work, decking form work. Okay? This is the skeleton stage where you use the 2x4 and the wire board. The wire board, as you see right there, those are the beams. Okay, those are beams. All right, so after the beams layout and all that, then they're going to lay the plywood on top. Okay, these are 2x4. This wood you see here is 2x4, and then the wire board placed such a way that the steel bender is going to place the rod in between those boards. Okay, as you can see, the wire board, the layout have been done like a gutter. Okay, those are the beams. The steel bender is going to place iron rods in those, and then before that, like I said, they're going to place the plywood on top. And then after the plywood, they will lay what we call the DPM, the black rubber, the downproof memory. Okay, and after that, the steel bender will come and put in all the rods for the beam. After the beam, then he start laying the top bars and the down bars, or the down bars and the top bars, whichever way. Are you getting it? So this is a form work. It has to go stage by stage. You need a good carpenter to do the work for you. When it comes to decking, please don't joke with decking. Yes, everything should be according to standard. And therefore, you need the right artisan on the project. That's Joshua Edem. Okay, that's Joshua Edem. Okay, that's Joshua Edem. The gentleman, hitting the nail on the board. Okay, that's Joshua Edem. A very wonderful and a sincere gentleman. Yes, that's Joshua Edem for you. I love this guy because of his hard work, attitude, composure, his honesty. And he knows the work. It's not as if try and lock. No. He knows the work very well. He helps you reduce cost. He knows the right material to use. And if it's about your roofing, he doesn't hip your roof such that even 3 Jaguars can even enter there, like a 3-bedroom. People hip their roof so high. That is wrong roofing type. Contact Joshua Edem for your decking or your carpentry work. Contact him. And then, as I'm educating people on the channel, try to learn something. Okay, learn something so that you can ask questions. It is very, very important. Ask questions. Whenever an artisan gives you an estimate, hey, don't scream. Just take your time, go through the entire estimate. You have control over the workmanship. Quantity of materials. You can look at it and say, why do you need this quantity? Let him explain. If it sounds good to you, you go ahead. If it doesn't sound good to you, reduce it. Such that when you get to a stage where it is required for you to add more, you can still go ahead. But remember, you have to factor in the transportation cost. You understand? So these are all necessary. That's why my artisans, I keep telling them, give people the exact quantity they require. A tolerance, plus or minus. Let's say it should be a plus of 2% is not bad. But it shouldn't be too much of an excess, where when you're done with the work, you have so much excess, sitting down there doing nothing. Are you with me? So these artisans are trained and qualified such that they give you the exact estimate that you need. This is another type of secret roofing. And where they are working is called a rain gutter. Are you getting it? And the edges are hidden with the blocks. You can see the block work along the edges. I love the neighborhood. The neighborhood is really nice. Okay. This subscriber, I think we've spoken before. I think I've forgotten your name, but it's okay. Thank you for utilizing Joshua Edem for this particular project. We are so grateful. All right. Finally, I'm heading on to plumbing. Plumbing is very crucial when you're putting up your build. You need the right plumber for the right job. Okay. What are the things you need to look out for? You need a qualified and a competent plumber. Yes, most plumbers are not exposed to the new way of doing plumbing works. So you have a plumber in your rural area, someone who is not exposed to the new technology. Maybe you are in Europe. That is the new way of doing plumbing work. Or catch them a crowd or sit down, there be. And yes, sir. ono ne de tetete de na ya kyerɛ no ɛno nko a na ɔpɛ sɛ wɔyɛ ne meka no wate ase wo ne de na ya kyerɛ ne tetete no ɛno no still a wɔpɛ sɛ wɔyɛ. But things have changed, and every plumber should be abreast with new technology, new way of doing things. And that is why you need competent plumbers. Plumbers who are aware of the new norm, the new way of doing things, okay? So that your house does not look outmoded. It looks modern. Obesi widan kakraka, obe real mona umay munsa poto. Electrical sa basa. Plumbing work is displaced. The pipe is here, this is there, and that is there. No. Take your time. Take your time. And this way, for me, this is my joy. You take your time. Once you've put up the entire structure, why are you rushing now? Take your time. Get the plumber. Let him come. Use the right type of pipes. Are you with me? Yes. Let the plumbers take their time. Use the right type of pipes. Design what you're looking for. Look at the drawings. Have the position, the WC, piston sink, okay, wash basins. All these things are very, very important. What type of WC are you going to fix? Is it the P trap or the S trap? Is it the concealed WC, the one that is fitted in the wall? Is that what you're looking for? You need to know all of that. What kind of designs are you looking at the bathroom? You need to know, okay, the type of shower head, shower cap. Okay, you need to know all of this. If you don't know, the plumber should be abreast with that. They should guide you. It's not like no. Let us know exactly what you're looking for. And that is why I coach them. My plumbers are well abreast. There's something new. We educate ourselves. Are you with me? It is very, very important. Your service line, what type of pipes are you supposed to use for your service line? It should be PPR. PPR means pressure pipe. PPR, okay, pressure pipe. These are all pressure pipes, okay? Yes, here we have hot and cold. When you see something like this, it is meant for hot and cold. Now, this, as you're seeing, that's a stopcock, okay, stopcock. Stopcock comes in various types. We have butterfly, we have solenoid, okay, yes, we have control valves, a different type, okay. This is a chrome stopcock, all right. These are very, very important. The type of stopcock that you want to use are also important. They are modern ones, beautiful ones. Are you with me? Yes. And each room should have a stopcock. Like if you come to here, this is the toilet. This is the waste. The bigger pipe is about 2.5 inch. Okay. And then the service, which is the green line. All right. That's the WC. WC should be 1 foot away from the wall. It is very, very important. 1 foot away from the wall. And this, you can see this is going to be an S-trap because the pipe is shooting from the ground. Okay. This is going to be an S-trap WC. Are you getting it? All these, the arrangement alone, you should do it. You can have a small bathroom, but the arrangement makes it look as though it is a big bathroom. Are you with me? Yes. Cutting of the wall. In this modern time, we use cutting machines, not chiseling. Bang, 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 bang. Use cutting machines. At least once you finish the cutting, you can use the chisel to dressing up some areas that will not require excessive force. You understand? It is very, very important. Like I'm saying, each location should have a stopcock. A stopcock such that when there's a supply line with a service line, which is the green pipe brings the water to each location. Once it gets to a very particular destination, there should be a stopcock such that should there be any problem in that particular area, you can shut down supply in just that particular area, so that you shutting down supply in that area does not affect other areas that does not require any maintenance or repairs. You get the point. It is very, very necessary. Very, very necessary. You see an entire house, they have just one stopcock. And so when there's an issue or leakages, once you close that pipe, it affects the entire house. It is wrong. It is wrong. Every location should have its own stopcock, from your piston sink, your shower, your wash basin, your bathroom, your shower head. They should have separate stopcocks. It makes piping work so beautiful. This is a waste line, and that is a service line as he has pointed. Now that pointed one you're seeing up is called a Y branch. Okay, let him go further and then I'll guide you. Before, when we do piping, you realize that we do a chamber with a block work, but now that system is no more. Okay, so this is the new norm. What he's touching now, we call it a Y branch. Y for Yankee, Y branch. What happens is that any blockage or whatsoever that happens, you can just put in a pipe here and push whatever blockage is there. You don't need those chambers in your house. I think we have some in our old house. They are very disturbing. And sometimes when you open them, it also breeds a lot of cockroaches. Okay, all these things, they breed a lot of cockroaches. Those chambers alone, they breed a lot of cockroaches. And if you're not careful, you have cockroaches running through the pipe all the way to your bedrooms. Okay, all these things can be avoided when you have competent masons doing the right type of job for you. And also remember, every month there are chemicals that you need to pour into your WCs, your kitchen, your bathrooms, to get rid of cockroaches and other bugs that might find their way within the pipe, because waste actually generates these cockroaches. Are you with me? Yes. You sometimes you don't know where they come from. All these things, we don't know where they come from. So every month, remember, you should have a chemical. Probably I'll find out those chemicals and advertise them for you guys. Okay, and you need to wash it, put it in the WC, flush it so that it goes into the septic tank and kills all those cockroaches. Okay, and your wash basins, any blockages, we have blockage liquids. You can pour them in, and then always you have good odor in your pipes. If you are working with oil, palm oil, whatsoever, you pour them into, you wash them, all these oil gets stuck somewhere, sitting somewhere along the pipe. And all these things generate some odor. So every month, get some hot water, pour it into your wash basin, your piston sink. Okay, yes, so that every time you have good smell, good odor, and then you wouldn't have cockroaches running through the pipes, coming through to your rooms, and sometimes even snake if you're not careful. Yes, so these things are very, very important. So once all these piping works are done, then you have to test the pipe and see whether there are leakages. They are very, very important. Whether there are leakages. There are machines available for testing. Most plumbers don't have them. Okay, Mr. Frederick Owusu has those. He has those machines. He have them. You can contact him, and then once he's working, let him video them for you. He has his own generator that he brings to the site, and then once he start working, he uses cutting machine. They do XYZ. His response is superb. Are you with me? His response is superb. So here I think he's going to demonstrate testing of that. I think there's water available. Yeah, most people do provide water while their project commences. So you have a borehole in your house. That's awesome. Try to get your own water so that prior to this everything is tested. If not, they will get their own water and then put it under pressure. Some people use hydraulic pump, others use pneumatic pump. Okay, we use a pneumatic pump. It's either manual or automatic. They will pump water into the entire system and lock it, and then once they inject pressure, wherever there are leakages, it will expose itself. You need to do this before you're tiling and plastering. It is very, very important, and that is why you're supposed to use pressure pipe. Pressure pipe are very hard to break. Ghana Fankasan ye pedadra ye de bobon a dime. You enter somebody's house, not the dadra board him, or ye they or see me behind a picture. Picture memory and father doa en yes adieno. Ye hang a picture ne dadwa. ubia pedadua bang bang, no the bonnet down, you end up breaking pipes and you are causing leakages. So you can see the building is not yet completed, but there's water flowing and it has been tested. Okay, I like the fact that he didn't do the overside concrete yet. That's superb. He did a German concrete. Okay, so contact Mr. Frederico Wusu and you will not be disappointed. All my artisans are always available. Check the description box below. Okay, when you're watching the video, you can watch it and write the numbers, or check the description box and contact them. Thank you. On your screen is my in-law. I believe I've already, published her, but perhaps someone might have not watched it yet. And that is why I want to bring it to your attention, just in case you have not noticed that Adia Tomeni, my in-law, has passed on. And I want to draw your attention to it. We are all become a family. We've all become a family, and I will need your help. You understand? I have so much responsibility, and yes, once we're a family, tomorrow perhaps you might need something. I will also be able to assist you, and that is why I'm pleading for your support. Okay, my in-law passed on the 23rd of August, and we did the 1 week in September 13th. Okay, the funeral or the burial date has already been set to be on the 25th of November 2022 at the Central Region Asin Ekropon. Okay, all friends and sympathizers are cordially invited. If you want to support me or show an appreciation, kindly donate to the MTN number as shown. Okay, and the name is Clara Boydua. That's my wife's number. Okay, take your time if you want to support me. Okay, I really do. For me, I do. If you appreciate any of my videos, if you've learned something so far, it's all part of it. For support and appreciation, please donate to the MTN number there so that we give Efia Bronya a befitting burial. Thank you. Moving on to the final video. Here, I want to say thank you to all of you. I really appreciate you. Those who have been there with me from beginning till now, I want to say thank you. Nyamin Shrao, Nima Jonye, Min Danyeshi, Midobi Biase, Midahonase, Ahona was Somase from beginning till now. Midahunase, Nyamin Shrao. Okay, if you need something, my help, my supervision, my review of your estimate, please send me an email at brightantonio@outlook.com. If you need a spreadsheet, it is going for $50. Please contact me as soon as possible. You can use that of my wife's email, telephone number. Okay, once you make your donation, screenshot it and send it to the WhatsApp number. That same number is on WhatsApp. Okay, you can screenshot it and send it to her, and then you type your name, and then I will contact you personally with my number to say thank you, and then we can have a further conversation from there. Perhaps you need just my idea, my support, and whatsoever. Yes, they are all services that I'm rendering, and therefore once you pay your $50, you can get in touch with me personally. You get my number, and anytime you can talk to me. Once again, thank you, and God bless you wherever you are. From me to you, it's shalom. God bless you. Bye-bye.